Hey, this is Hunter Henry of the LA Chargers, and you're watching MUT Force. Bolt up, baby.
What's up, guys? It's the director and the Trumpetmonkey.
Hey, you guys!
We got an awesome episode of MUT Force here today. MUT Force, MUT Force. A big weekend for Madden Ultimate Team, wouldn't you say, Trumpetmonkey? Why don't you tell the good people what to expect in this episode of MUT Force?
Tonight on MUT Force with the director and Trumpetmonkey, we break down the first promo of the year, MUT Superstars, and we look at the 6 legends coming into the game.
Let's freaking go. First promo weekend of Madden Ultimate Team. Brand new legends. It doesn't even need any more sell than that. Let's get into this week's content. So as most of you have probably seen by now, Superstars dropped over the weekend. A lot of really good cards here, Trumpetmonkey. We're going to go over all of them and the secret value that you're getting with the baked-in abilities and X factors, as Trumpetmonkey is selling it.
I'm doing charades. I'm trying the charade. So how would you charade Superstars, right? Super for me is kind of like Superman, like taking off.
Right.
But then like a star is like, I don't know.
Super Explosion is what I'm reading from
Super
that.
Explosion. Okay, well that's another channel.
We'll need a charade for some of these abilities too, Trumpetmonkey. Why don't we start it off with this Brian Beluga, 84 overall right tackle for the Packers.
Oh, that's funny. And like before the show, we're like, I think we should start bottom to top right. But then this is a card that probably has me the most excited out of the entire promo. Knowing how devastating the pass rush can be, right? How OP it is. This Brian Beluga comes with Secure Pass Protector already activated. Okay? Yeah, you got to activate him in as your X Factor actually on your team lineup. That doesn't cost anything. If you can literally set and forget this right tackle right here. It's it's fine. I understand the run block stats are a little bit low, but it's mainly pass protection that you want your right tackle for, both of your tackles for in this year's Madden. It's awesome. I was like, when I saw this is actually the card that got me the most excited.
You know, and at this point, and we'll cover this point really quick here too, the baked-in abilities and chemistries that come with these 84, 85, 86 overall cards, those are actually quite valuable at this phase in Madden because of how expensive these abilities can be. So I have to imagine something like Pass Protector, if you were to activate that or to pay for that in a power-up card, that could get quite pricey. It's probably one of those 1,000 plus trading point options.
It's like fantastic. I love this promo. I feel like they hit it out of the park with the first promo and really identifying a couple of positions of need as well. So I freaking love this Brian Beluga. My advice would be like, so you and I are both like Marcus Gilbert fans at right tackle there from the Theme Builders, but this card, man, I really like this one. Look at me getting excited about a right tackle. I know, but still.
An 84
very cool.
Overall right tackle at that. I've already got Marcus Gilbert. I could probably even go check and see how much it would cost to get Pass Protector on the guy, but I do love the fact that this comes baked in. Really, you're getting an 84 overall card with an ability for 32K. You cannot beat that value at this phase in Madden, especially where everybody's teams aren't like 90 pluses yet. An 84 will get the job done.
And super happy for the go Pack go. Any Packers theme teams out there, you've now got Bakhtiari and Beluga. That sounds like some type of disease you get when you when you go to South America and trek through the jungle without a vaccination. A Bakhtiari Beluga. But seriously, happy for you guys as well.
Next card, director.
Let's go. Next card up is Nick Chubb of the Browns. Looks like he comes with Homer. What is the little metal one again? The little ribbon? Clutch, right?
Yes.
Yeah, clutch. So basically you're able to activate his superstar ability really easily. I'm not seeing a superstar ability on this guy, X Factor on this guy. So maybe this is wrong.
Yeah, but these are passives. That's the thing. These aren't the superstar X Factor abilities. These are the passive abilities that come with Superstar, which means that they're activated at all times. That's what's beautiful about them. So you don't have to actually activate Brian Beluga's secure pass protector. It's one of the passive traits that's always turned on once you activate him in your lineup.
Right,
that's
right.
A beautiful
so those
thing
are
right
always
here.
activated. What I'm saying is that I think the point of those two abilities is to give you an easier time to activate your X Factor ability. Isn't that right? So if he doesn't have an X Factor ability, it looks like those are probably waste of space.
Well, it means he's going to be clutch in the fourth in under 2 minutes in the first half, right? And he's going to be fantastic on home turf. But I love the card just from a I feel like Nick Chubb cards play well. Again, super happy for Brownie's theme teams. I like it that they're like ticking the theme team box straight out of the gate with the first promo, as well as some of the abilities there. So I dig the card though, and like don't let 53 catch put you off. We know that really halfbacks are holding onto the ball pretty well. It's actually the quarterbacks you're going to be worried about.
At this point, you know the role of each running back on your roster too. You got you've got your third down running back, and you got your power halfback, and those different styles are really a bigger factor in this year's Madden. So you know what you got in Chubb, but you're going to want a complement back to go with him. I'm pretty excited for this guy in fantasy football. Not that I should be sharing that information now that Trumpetmonkey and I are participating in the same fantasy football league. It's going to be good. We'll keep you guys updated on that. Let's move on to Phillip Lindsay.
I thought we were going to collude. Phillip Lindsay, okay, so a speed back here. Really, really nice. Again, you're just looking at pure speed, okay? And if you had like 25, probably like El Hombre does, longtime fan of the show, if you have 25 Broncos activated, then this guy right here is going to be an 87 speed. Nice and small, nice and agile. I dig it. I think he's going to be going well. And again, playing well whenever you're playing the Broncos in Mile High Stadium.
He feels kind of like a budget version of Tariq Cohen at this point. I think Tariq Cohen's got around the same speed. Don't know what his juke move is like, but if you can get... actually, you can't add anything to these cards. They are baked in. But this would be your excellent. This is your compliment right here. You're looking at Nick Chubb. You can compliment him with that Phillip Lindsay. That's a really good 1-2 punch right there. Moving on to the card that surprisingly caused me so many headaches in Madden 19. Golden Tate comes back this time in a Giants uniform. What do you have to say about Golden Tate?
Your arch nemesis. I'd forgotten. And again, I want to know: is this a real photo? I want to know: is this Golden Tate actually posing for a team photo?
I think it is. They did their team promo stuff. I think like a month ago.
So Slotomatic comes on this cat right here, and as you know, Golden Tate plays pretty well in Madden Ultimate Team Director. As I glance over at your pensive face right there, are you already worried about getting mossed by Golden Tate in head-to-head yet? And don't worry.
Yes, I am.
And look, obviously you play him in the slot. That's all I have to say, and he'll be fine. Someone asked me, like out of the wide receivers, which one would I be taking? Were I taking any of them? I'm not. But were I taking any of them, it would be Golden Tate, and just because he's got such sure hands.
The combo of abilities that he's got attached right now are really, really good. Actually, the Slot-O-Matic, especially for a guy like Golden Tate in the slot, beautiful. But that route running apprentice that comes with it as well, it activates additional routes that you can put on this guy, and that in the slot with crisper route running. Ooh, stay off my opponent's team, Golden Tate. I don't want to deal with that. So that's an excellent budget beast for your slot wide receiver. I'm running Keenan Allen, and if I were to pay for those abilities, it would cost me damn near 100K. I'm sorry, 1,000 training points, 100K worth of training points to add it to Keenan Allen. So I like this card, Golden Tate, quite a bit.
That is really the point of this promo, guys, which is like these guys in themselves, because they don't cost that much, and because you don't have to spend the training point to activate these abilities. These are quintessentially budget beasts that can really change the game for you. And you've told me, Director, the separation that Keenan Allen gets when he's running those routes, expect exactly the same thing from Golden Tate. So if you use these cards well, guys, you're laughing.
I don't want to drag this episode out, but really when you see the separation from your slot wide receiver, it's weird because I've also got Holt and I've got Tyreek Hill, but I'm constantly relying on Keenan Allen to pick up first downs because his route running is so crisp and he's always got the good matchup. So I think definitely take a second look at this Golden Tate if you're lacking any playmaking ability from the slot position. Next up, we got Anthony Barr, probably one of the best cards to get from this promo. 35,000 coins. You've got an excellent left outside linebacker, 81 speed, decent stats all around. Comes with secure tackler, which is a really big one for this promo.
Bloody awesome. And this is a guy I took NAT from the solos. And I love it. And I had him powered up, you see. So he's already got 82 speed, which is really, really awesome. I've got Van Der Esch on the other side. I love him, director. I think he's awesome. And what was great was after powering him up like to 82, it was only 100 training points to get him up in that gap to this next one.
Nice.
Yeah, I love those little, we just get a little buggy. You're like, oh, this is going to cost 300 training. Nope. There you go. Happy days. So this is, I feel like this is a must-have left outside linebacker. Even because he's got that speed, he's effective in the pass rush if you're blitzing him. So he's not known as a 3-4 blitzing linebacker, but man, you need him in that coverage, and he's solid. So highly recommended.
Yeah, I've been running the 4-3 since the game came out, and there was a lack of depth. Anthony Barr, his 80 overall, was really the only left outside linebacker you could add. If you're running 4-3 and this guy isn't on your team, go get him right away. I promise you, he'll be a huge game changer. Next up, Eddie Goldman, defensive tackle for the Bears.
Boom! I went to high school with a really, really nice young Jewish kid called Eddie Goldman as well. So I don't think they're related, but look, a solid Bears, a solid defensive tackle option right here. Again, clutch, right, and good against the run. Is the other ability there?
Ability is he adds pressure to the quarterback. He adds extra pressure to the quarterback, something like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna need a little wall chart for all of these abilities.
Yeah, we'll need a legend. I'm thinking of getting it posted like IRL in my wall next to me, so I can be like, and that's clutch.
I'm more hardcore than you, director. I'm just gonna get all of these abilities tattooed on my arms and my legs.
Great talking points at parties. Well, bottom line, really nice for again, just the abilities if you want him. Solid option at defensive tackle and affordable. It's great. This promo basically means everybody can have an 84 overall team, and the Bears fans are awesome, and I love the pick. I love those orange Bears unis.
Very, very nice card. Next up, middle linebacker Avery Williams, 78 speed. He's okay. He's probably a pass for me, though, in anything but a Jets theme team.
Here's what you do, though. You power him up, definitely, and this is a great option for your CPU-controlled linebacker, okay? And it's because of that amazing, it's very high play rec. You go to mudhead.com, sort by play rec. This is right up there considering how affordable he is. Okay, so the play rec really, really does help. This is the kind of guy you really want down in the red zone.
Yeah,
that high
if
play
you're
rec,
lacking
very
a
helpful.
CPU middle linebacker, I suppose there are definitely worse options for 30K. Next up, we got Brandon Williams, left end for the Baltimore Ravens. 51 speed on this guy.
No, I know, right? This is the thing, though. So this is how he's used in real life in a 3-4 at left end, okay? But he's really a defensive tackle, and he was in MUT for a long, long time. 89 block shed on an 84, and he's a big boy too. Oh, I wish he was a DT. That's all. I really wish he was a defensive tackle, because he was one of my favorite DTs to use. He and Snacks for a long, long time. But look, if you're definitely like 3-4 rushing, and so you've got those pass rushing outside linebackers, then you can use this guy, and he'll be fantastic for you.
Yeah, if you're lacking depth too, you want to start him at defensive tackle, put him in at left end 2, throw him in at a defensive tackle slot, boom, he doesn't have any penalties. But that's really, really nice, Brandon Williams. I think in the interior. Anything else, don't rely on that speed. We're getting into the 85s now. Alshon Jeffery, 82 speed. This is still an excellent card. I still would probably use him in the slot.
Yeah, definitely. And all those extra routes that are being unlocked there, right, from his abilities. Look at the insanely high catch in traffic with 86, though. That's got to be one of the highest catch in traffics in the entire game. That's crazy. And Fly Eagles Fly, Kepi, friend of the stream. But I wonder, does Alshon Jeffery have drops open passes? I'm not sure. We'll have to get back to you. What's that? Research department is coming in with some footage. Yeah. Sorry. That was a bit harsh. But look, Alshon Jeffery, this is why I'm taking Golden Tate, because Golden Tate doesn't drop anything.
Well, you run him in the slot. Looks like he's got some sort of post route ability on there, and then I can't quite tell what the second one is, but he should be reliable. For 42K, definitely not a bad pickup. Matt Paradis coming up next. Not a
Great
bad
card.
center.
Great card. 87 awareness is phenomenal. Okay, and this is the identified ability that he has there. Okay, I knew that one. Identified ability he has there. This is just an all-round solid center. Okay, like again, you're kind of looking at run block footwork 80, pass block footwork 80. All right, everything just getting close to the 80 mark. So he's just very, very solid in run and pass game, but 87 awareness is what you want. It brings up the overall average awareness of the entire O-line, takes it completely up. This is a great card. This for me is a must. I got excited about the O-line in this promo. I can't believe that, right? Because we all got spanked with pass rush, right? This is probably like, for me, there's Alex Mack, then there's this guy.
Definitely.
It's that simple.
When I saw a lot of these cards come out, it made me wonder and ponder and sit and really question all the time I spent on the team builder solos. Because I got all of them done. I got all 10 possible done already. But this is a solid card.
So
if you don't have Alex Mack, I got to agree. This is the next best guy. Next up, we got John Johnson, the third. 80 speed at strong safety. Will that get the job done?
So, for me, no. Play Rec 85 is fantastic, but I'd love, he's got tip drill there. I'd love to hear back from you guys, like in the chat. Let us know down in the comments there. Pass director, passing the comment point down director, and there, thank you, and down, and licking them, okay, and those licked comments, instructions down the bottom. We're getting kinky here. Let us know how he plays. Obviously, if you can power him up, which you can, happy days. He's got the 81 speed. And if you're a Rams fan, you probably got him to 82 speed, which I think is serviceable. Let us know how he plays, though.
Little advice from the director. If you don't have a decent user in your second strong safety at this point, get this guy. Because I got to tell you, I run a lot of nickel because my main primary user is Derwin James. I got Amos up there, and then Derwin James is my user. These safeties have a better ability to make plays on the ball. So we're feeling more like using a linebacker in previous Maddens. 80 speed, definitely fine on a guy like John Johnson if you're going to be using him in the middle. That's a director's advice. Next up.
There you go.
We got AJ Bouye. Let's move this
solid card
here. There we go.
Solid card. I really dig this card. Like if I weren't set at corner, this would be a must-have, right? So we got the Jalen Ramsey pre-order card. I don't know, is he still in your team, director Jalen? He's gone. Okay,
He gone.
For me, he's still there. Otherwise, this would be the guy. This is, again, even on PC, these are around 40K. Sometimes you can get them for 30 as well. 85 corner, very, very, very solid. Just set and forget. Like, he's going to be fine. And again, I believe that's the Acrobat. Acrobat.
So the ability is being tip drill, which you're all familiar with, and Acrobat, which gives you a higher chance at like a diving swat or interception.
So those are two pretty good combos right there, and this is a really good card. I just feel like they nailed it with this promo. This promo, like straight out of the gates for me, is a solid A, director. I'm not going to give it the A. We can go to A triple pluses. So it's not the highest rating you can get from the monkey and the director here, but it's pretty good, right?
It's the best possible way they could have gotten our feet wet with the abilities and the X factors without dropping the extremely expensive training it takes to put him on power-ups right now. So I like that AJ Bouye card, not bad. Let's see, next up, we're getting into some of the set guys. So you guys will notice in-game, it'll take a lot of these 85s, 84s, and a bunch of golds put into a set to get these next four players. Starting with Zach Ertz, 78 speed, respectable, but the catching stats on this guy are absolutely insane.
They're nuts. And fair play to who is probably like a little controversial here. Hot take: the second best tight end in the league right now after Kelsey. Now the Gronk's gone.
I completely agree with that.
It's 1 and 2
for you, Kepi.
There you go, Kepi. Awesome photo. And I love the card art, by the way. We haven't mentioned the card art.
So
it's
good.
really, really awesome, right? And look, I just feel like this is a solid tight end. As you can see, tight ends are really slow this year. Okay, really slow out of the gates. Anyway, they're gonna get crazy fast again. We're really, really slow out the gates. So like, you don't have to be too concerned about that. If you're relying on your tight end purely for speed, you're probably using him the wrong way anyway. This type of guy is just going to demolish a lot of corners in coverage, let alone linebackers. So this is a solid card, man. Again, this is set and forget. If you get him, don't look at the 78 speed. Just put him in the lineup, power him up, get him to 79, have some bloody fun.
That Gertz coming with, I think it's some kind of in-route ability. The mask at the bottom is the matchup nightmare. So if he comes up against a linebacker or something like that, he's definitely going to haul in the catch. And I don't know what the little time bomb is right there. I have no idea what that is, but really, really solid.
It's a yo-yo, I believe.
It's a yo-yo.
It's not a yo-yo. We're going to get lit up in comments for not knowing all of these by heart.
And I know these guys come with X factors. Maybe all of them did, but I don't think it's showing up on MUT head. So you guys have to take a look at what X factors come with these guys as well. But I like Zach Ertz quite a bit. I think he's going to be very solid. Speaking of very, very solid.
Oh, yeah. This
man
is awesome.
Harry. Now, we've expressed how important it is to have speed at the safety position. Yes, this is also important. However, I've faced this Hitman Harry. I've gone up against him with Tyreek Hill and Torrey Holt and those guys that got 90 speed. He definitely held his own. And there's something, again, I don't know what the freaking abilities are. There's something about this card that activates as soon as you throw the ball near him, and he just immediately zones in on him.
Yeah.
Gets the huge hit.
It's the zone ability, and that's what you need, and that's what you want, and he's absolutely awesome. And this is a target card for me. Like, I don't care which one, when we do finally get our free, by the way, just from playing solos, we're going to get one of these 89, 90s just from playing the solos. Everybody knows that. Just to mention it. We're gonna get one of these for free, and if it's this guy, I'm super pumped. I've got his power up. It's going to be great. I just need to get his elite, and then we'll be sorted.
Yeah, he's fantastic. And again, as I was saying, if you don't have a second strong safety, although I don't mind him, playing out deep, this would be one of the best users on the field with that kind of hit power, the kind of zone he's got. Like, absolutely insane card to roll out there on the field. And we'll show the solos really briefly after the last two cards here. Next up, wow. Cover athlete, Madden 20. What's his name again?
Patrick Mahomes, quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Without a doubt, the best quarterback in Madden 20 right now.
Yeah.
But it's okay, because a lot of people are going to have fun with this card. I'm currently rolling out with Bolo Tie for Phillip Rivers, but if you've got the ability to acquire this dude, I've seen a lot of gameplay. I've been played up against with this dude. He is absolutely insane. Yeah. They actually have you use him for the solo sequences as well. And it's kind of ridiculous, the difference between Patrick Mahomes and insert name.
Well, look, if I pull him, I'm going to use him. Otherwise, I'm good. I'm going to hold off, okay?
Same.
Hold off for my first Derek Carr upgrade.
Because Derek Carr is probably going to get Team of the Week master pretty soon. I'm just throwing that out there.
But look, it's a fantastic card. It's a Stormtroopers, execute. That's it. I want to go full screen on full. I want to go wide shot on me. Wide shot on me. Bouye here is going to make it happen. He's coming. He's coming for you. He's coming for Phil Rivers in Mahomes, okay? I got a bounty out.
Bring it on, Boba! He's my favorite Star Wars character of all time, though, so I won't throw any shade his way.
And look at this side. Look, what is this right here? What is this? Like, they're gonna go off Pat Mahomes. What? We have the yodeling pickle is back.
I guarantee you, we get into. You know what? Avert your attention to this card right here. Let's see. Guarantee you, the Raptor's gonna be in here somewhere. There he is. There he is.
The Raptor's
triumphant return.
Run, director! Hide in the kitchen.
Mudhead. Thank you, Mudhead. I've been considering that Raptor in that pickle for. Who
in Amazon decided that every person in the world that visits Mutthead wants a yodeling pickle and a life-size velociraptor for the last...
Someone at Mudhead's having a laugh. That's what it is. That's what it is. Patrick Mahomes, probably the best card in this promo.
If you pull him NAT, set and forget, you'll thank us later.
That's the only way I'm going to use. I've got Phillip Rivers. I invested the coin in the training. He's my guy. If we pull Patrick Mahomes, literally gun to my head, that's the only way he's rolling out in the field for me. There you go, Patrick Mahomes. And then probably my personal favorite card of this promo, Stefon Gilmore. Man coverage is back in Madden 20. It's been obvious. If you've got high man coverage, they're going to perform as such. 92 man coverage?
Yep.
That's gotta mean something.
It's insane.
Like, lock this man down. He is done. If you got Tyreek Hill out there, forget it. He's gonna stick to him like glue.
There's an awesome photo on Reddit right now of somebody with Gilmore completely powered up and on the Pats team, and I think they've sunk training into all of the Pats defensive abilities as well. And this guy and lockdown, and this guy is in he's a 92 overall. And everything is in the 90s, and it's insane. And it's literally like, how? Like on the first weekend of MUT, we've already got 92 overall cards. I mean, they're going to have to go to level 110 this year. It's crazy.
Simply unfair at this point. I'm not going to lie. As soon as I saw this card, it started me on my trip to, I want everybody 90-plus man coverage now. That's it. I want to run exclusively man coverage, and I want it to work this year. Stefon Gilmore the first step.
FYI, what I kind of like about it, there's been a lot of banter. Well, let's just to talk about gameplay for 1 second. There's been a lot of there has been a lot of negative feedback about how zones aren't performing. I was even noticing it on stream as well.
Yep.
And also even with the higher man coverage, man getting beaten. But you know what? I actually think it's really well balanced. I think the gameplay is really well balanced this year. I feel like every head-to-head game is a shootout, and I like it. And I love that when you get a high card like this, he still won't cover everything in man. He's not going to stick to the guy like glue. But you've noticed it even in the solos, they're a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
So you know what I love about the gameplay this year? The higher the overall of the card, the better the performance.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It reminds me of what the NFL did IRL as well. They implemented all of these rules to protect the quarterback and sort of influence higher scoring games. It kind of feels the same way in Madden, and I think in the end it does make it funner. It is frustrating that zones, you can't really depend on them. You have to go user 99% of the time. But if we're looking at stark contrast between Madden 20 and then Madden 19, 18, and 17, it's night and day. So I will take what the zones are for the trade-off of how much better the game is.
I like it.
Yeah, totally.
The monkey likes it.
So, before we run out of this promo here, Little Bird told me that there's a possibility we're getting more superstars, possibly over the weekend, maybe next week, just from some implications that they dropped in the stream, some blurry photos. So this may not be the end of the MUT Superstars promo, which would be great. Would love to see a Charger and throw a bone to the Raiders if we have to as well. And that would add a lot more diversity to this promo.
Yeah.
One more thing to note while you're saying your piece here.
Yeah, just to be clear, actually, this is perfect what you're about to show right here. If you go into the superstars and the milestone tracking there.
We never fixed your camera. This is going to go in the cut. Look at your tiny little head.
Little. I'm so little here, director. I'm so little. Oh, I'm disappearing. Hello.
That's fantastic. Anyway, explain these while I'm fixing your freaking camera.
So, wow, inside Hollywood, guys. Flying! I'm flying! Make me slap you. Judo chop! Judo chop! Sorry. We're having fun. Anyone listening on the podcast has no idea what's happening. But everyone at home, this is inside the Hollywood magic. So, this is really, really funny. But have a look at the way too big. Have a look at the milestones, right? You're gonna need 145 to get this 89 to 90. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would mean, and you can only as of day one, you can only get 85 of the milestone stars, right?
Yeah.
Because that is literally 12 or 13 more days, depending on when these dailies reset, until you're gonna be able to get this free 89, 90. That is keeping That is in keeping with about a 2-week promo and what happened last year with Gatorade, the first promo.
Yes.
So there might not be other solos coming, but I get the feeling like there are. I get the feeling that there's going to be a little bit more, if nothing else, a couple of limiteds. That's my personal take.
There's got to be. I mean, we have 80 to start off, so that leaves a lot more. And if we're looking at 5 a day, it could take weeks to get up to the final tier.
I just gave you the math, director. It's going to take 12 or 13 days. That's 2 weeks. That's it.
To get the 245 they've got posted. Nuh-uh.
Oh, 245? No,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
That's the biggest one right there. That's the biggest one right there. The biggest hint that there's more solos coming.
I think there's more solos coming. And with that, I also think there are more cards coming. We got to close out the show here really soon, Trumpetmonkey. So let's get on to the limiteds that dropped in the game really quick. Got the John Randall, the Jan Stenderid, the Ray Guy, and the Dan Deerdorf. Solid.
Okay, so like Dan Deerdorf is freaking awesome, and we're told that the solos to get the power-ups for these will be this weekend.
Yes.
I might not end up doing the theme builders because I might just make a power-up version of Dan Deerdorf for training and save the 3 hours. But we'll
sounds
see.
like such a great idea. It'd be a shame if someone already did all of those solos. Oh,
Right. Yeah, but you had fun doing it, man. If I had the time, I would have done them as well. But John Randall, I really, really want to hear if anyone pulls him and plays with him. How does he play?
He's going to be the best defensive tackle in the game, bar none.
Well, imagine he and Aaron Donald on like one line. My God. Oh, that's so amazing. So, look, I want to hear all about that. Like Deerdorf, that's the best right tackle in the game for a long, long time.
Yeah.
And I think Randall's going to be phenomenal. It's funny that they went like special teams, like kicker and punter. I won't be getting them, even though it's Ray Guy. I'll wait for his UL.
Wait for the UL. Totally fine with that. And then, of course, the solos that we're getting, I think tomorrow or I guess today when you guys are watching it, they will give you the power up so you can get them your kicker and punter up a little bit with training, but it's a kicker and punter. Let's move on. We also got the Jim Brown. If you guys are wondering, I'm going to touch on this really, really quickly.
85.
80 speed. I'll go take a look at his stats as well. If you guys, because I've been getting hit up a lot about how do you get this dude, you got to go into your Twitch account, or not even account, just go to twitch.com. If you're linked up with your Twitch Prime or your Amazon Prime account, there'll be a little reclaim button at the top right. You click on claim, and it'll activate the card pack in game, and then the next time you log in, he should be there. So it's not an automatic drop in the game. You have to go grab it from the website.
You have to claim him. It's the little crown. It's the Twitch loot crown inside Twitch.
Yes.
Click on that. Click on Jim Brown's picture. Click claim. Link your accounts. Blah. He's running at fullback for me, director.
Everybody's running him at fullback, and he's been absolutely destroying everybody at fullback. It's actually quite insane. If you want to keep his abilities and his X Factor activated as well, you can put him at halfback 3 and then roll him out as fullback 1. He'll still be pretty beastly. He has the arm bar. That's what everybody's raving about right now, right?
I believe so, yes.
And that fullback, forget about it. That's absolutely fantastic. So that's actually a really great free card. Goes for 200 training if you just want to go
Everybody
that route.
who was predicting that he was going to be a 90 overall, though, we warned you. We tried to manage your expectations. 85, the bar has been set. But here we go, Legends this weekend, then. Pretty interesting that they went with 2. Okay.
They went with 2. There may be another limited, but I think the limiteds we've already seen are it for this weekend.
Yeah.
But they roll out with Jerry Rice and Reggie White. Both also huge names.
Very, very good player right there. So what's great is that Jerry, interesting to see if we're going to need Jerry's pre-order card at all in his power-up. Because straight away, that'll be really nice for anyone who's got the pre-order. If you can get him up to, like an 85 like that or an 86. What's great about him is that he played for so many franchises in the end.
Oh, yeah. He wasn't in last year, so this would be like the first theme team relevant year for Reggie White.
Oh, Reggie. Sorry. Yeah, I was talking about Jerry.
And Jerry.
But no, Reggie White's back this year. Great left end as well. Absolutely. And I like that you're going to get kind of training point option to get a really great left end like Strahan. Strahan's my target. So this guy's got to be kind of up there for consideration as well. I think these are two really nice legends straight off the bat. I really, really do. So it's Green Bay and the Eagles, right, for Reggie White?
Green Bay and the Eagles, I believe. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. I think there may be even one more in there. So you guys definitely want to get those on your theme teams ASAP. And I know you as a Raiders fan are going to be super stoked to see Jerry finally get that Raiders shield on his chems. And I think that's going to do it for this week. Trumpetmonkey, do we have anything else on our slate?
No, that's it. That's it, guys. And we hope you're enjoying the twice a week. We went midweek, we went weekend. And we're going to have something fun and fantasy related for you when it comes to Mud Force midweek next week. So look forward to that right there.
Let's freaking go. Well, guys, that is going to do it for this episode of Mud Force. Thank you so much for joining us today, Trumpetmonkey.
Bye.
We'll see you guys next time. And as always, stay frosty.
Stay frosty.
Last chance, 4th and long, finding the will to bolt up. Bundle up, cause you know we stay frosty. I take my frosty chocolate, vanilla, or swirl. Mutt Master YouTuber, come on, let's give it a whirl. Mutt Madden Twitch streamer, put the snowman to shame. Staying frosty's the only way we stay alive in this game. They're reffing the match, directors directing the game. Scared of my underdog team, you know them gods will be slain. Stay frosty.